Shure Incorporated. I'm here to talk to you about our newest live vocal microphone. It's called the KSM9. This thing is really unique in that we've never before seen a live vocal mic utilizing two elements or two diaphragms. And the advantages of a two diaphragm mic are many. When you go to a studio and you're recording into that nice big large diaphragm condenser in the vocal booth, typically they're going to have two elements in them. And the two elements give you the ability to change patterns. I can do omnidirectional, I can do bidirectional, I can do cardioid. And the same with this one. I can't do omni and bidirectional, but I can do multiple patterns between cardioid and supercardioid. That's a huge advantage on a live stage, because if you've got drums behind you or a loud wedge right in front of you, you might want to collapse that polar pattern down to a little bit more of a focus, and you would get more gain and less feedback. And that's a huge advantage. And to be able to do it right on the mic without having to go back to the mic locker and get a different microphone is definitely a huge factor. But the nicest thing I like about this mic is just the quality of the sound. It's got a warmth that you just would have to hear to realize how good of a microphone it is. People who have tried this microphone, like Leanne Albrecht, for instance, in Church on the Way in Los Angeles, which is Jack Hayford's church, she was typically using a Beta 87, and somebody handed her one of these one day, and they basically put it in her hands, and she started singing and forgot the words to her song. And never seen her do that before, and she just basically said, "What is this microphone?" Later on, she got one for herself and is quoted as saying, "This microphone makes me want to sing." Since then, we've seen a whole litany of Christian artists using it. Chris Tomlin, Israel Houghton, Lincoln Brewster, Natalie Grant, who was Female Vocalist of the Year the last 2 years for the Dove Awards. A whole array of artists are using the KSM9. The other thing you get with two elements is less proximity effect. Typically a one element or one diaphragm microphone, when you get on it, condenser or dynamic, you're going to get a lot more build up in low frequencies. At least that's the perception. Actually, the high frequencies are being rolled off as you get closer. But as soon as you get more bass, this one just stays natural and warm throughout and doesn't get brittle. And very cost effective. We didn't want to go after the microphone that was pretty much at the top of the ladder for live vocals. I won't mention names or model numbers, but there is a mic that we all know out there that is pretty much ruling the roost. And when we decided to make a microphone, we didn't want to do a me too. We wanted to do something completely different, and this is completely different. There is not another microphone for live PA use that uses two elements. And that's the KSM9.